Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a berserk couple in love that loves reacting to some Borderlands.
Yes, we do.
Borderlands 4 State of Play Deep Dive that we're checking out today. Yeah. And so Borderlands is a game that we're going to dive into on this channel. It's couch co-op, so we gotta play it.
Yeah.
A little bit more couch co-op this year. I mean, Halo's kind of the only game that we've done couch co-op so far on this channel. We played Diablo by ourselves before we started this channel one time, but yeah. So we played other like couch co-op games that were pretty fun. But looking forward to Borderlands.
Yeah.
Seems up our alley. May not be suitable for all audiences, Bucky. You can't watch this.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sleeping anyway.
You're too young. Too precious.
What youth is a vault hunter?
Ooh.
What youth is a killer?
Big kitty.
A brute.
Oh.
Taking, running, and gunning natural disaster.
Nice.
You are, in a word,
Oh, fun.
mayhem.
Bubble of death.
I take that personally.
All right, that's cool.
Wait, bolos?
Oh,
Good music.
That was a sick move.
Oh! Explosion.
Good kitty.
Blow shit up together.
They know how to sell their game.
Yep.
Such cool environments too.
Uh-huh.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Oh, it's a big guy.
Ooh. I don't know what that last thing was.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford,
Hey, Randy.
founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. With Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before.
Oh,
This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
You like that?
yeah.
Big ass skull.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful.
And make people
You play
explode.
as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect.
She looks
Oh,
fucking awesome.
She can use
Yeah.
that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions. that
Oh, with the
fight alongside
scythe?
her.
she's got a grim.
Yeah.
And because everything's
Grim
better in
Reaper.
co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
Oh.
These are two of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Sweet.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Alpha showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Destroy
Now
repent.
people all across Kairos have started rising up. Some even ripping out their bolts. And chunks of their brain along with it.
Oh,
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Yeah.
a Tiny Tina.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
No
For our
waiting
current
around.
mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to
Farther on in
stop
the game, look at their shield and their health. 712, 632.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Makes me think of the jumping in Destiny with the glide.
As you
Yeah.
traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Kratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Death Right. Good name. Did you
Now that
see
we're in
that?
charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it. Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fun. And we're
And if
gliding.
that's not fast enough for
gliding.
you can always pull out your personal vehicle,
Oh.
Bridge runner.
Awesome.
Just hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
Oh,
You
fun.
can customize the body, paint
She's got a
job,
sparrow.
and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
All right, we're coming coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Show off the slide.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Just destroying people. Using the siren, can't you summon some stuff?
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former Vault Hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
What's with your pet? That's okay.
Whoa, hello.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
Okay. Nobody's gonna talk about the fact that she had lots of arms.
With creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't have to worry about looting and just stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And 2-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
Ooh.
What the hell is that?
Tim? So he's just saying his name? Like, what was it? Not Randy, but the one in Fallout.
Oh, yeah.
Gary.
There it is.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black
Okay, so that's the
side,
name of her
let's take a moment to talk about loot.
little pet, Hermes.
In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions! We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blasts, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch.
Wow.
Okay.
Meaning it shoots
complicated.
fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before
Ooh,
even getting
headshot.
into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
Is that gun running?
Yes!
Possibilities are
The gun's
truly
alive!
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever.
What's
At the
it?
top of
Oh,
everything
the bomb?
are legendaries.
I think so.
These have always had unique
Oh,
effects
look like a
that you won't
torpedo.
find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Oh,
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
nice.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar. and
Yes.
blow out trouble.
Summon the
As
kitty.
you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlocked augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
And
Yeah,
also,
definitely pet.
you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us.
If you couldn't pet the cat, that would be a fail on the game.
Gods. Are those test tubes?
Who's making those sounds? What's happening to them?
Oh, is that Lilith? We're supposed to find, so. She's been experimenting on.
I'm down, but thankfully our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
That's what it looks like.
By the
Free
way,
them.
if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
but we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass.
Yeah, what the hell is this thing?
Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your
hell no.
skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
Bomb! Bomb!
Whoa. Spoilers. That's enough of that.
A lot of hands.
But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
All right, what'd you think?
I mean, so we've had a peek into Borderlands 1, because as Ken said, we're going to be playing that for the channel. And so instantly with this, and I'll be honest, I can't remember what year Borderlands 1 came out, but like...
Well, they said it was 16 years ago or something like that.
Well, that shows. I just instantly, the graphics in this, how visually stunning it was, very vibrant. I think that was kind of like the first thing that really hit me was I was just like, whoa. Like this is definitely had an upgrade in terms of the world and the immersion that you feel in it.
The characters, all the different Vault Hunters, each one of them looked like they would be fun to play. The Siren jumped out to me the most.
Of course.
Yeah, and then obviously like the big Berserker dude, which I can see why they didn't want to like showcase him, because it's like he's already probably going to be like a heavy favorite. So, you know, there's like, okay, let's show the guy that like, although I thought it would be more about, I mean, we saw a little bit of his gameplay, but like I like the you know, he was spinning around that little move.
I did think it was interesting, the whole idea of like the different weapons manufacturers and what their specialties are. So kind of like, instead of going from artifacts, which feels very more standard gaming from like the games that we played and everything, like, oh, you collect artifacts and they enhance you by doing X, Y, or Z. This was a kind of new approach to it, and one I hadn't seen done before. Yeah,
and it's like, you know, I mean, we're starting with Borderlands 1, so we haven't gotten to 2 or 3 yet, so we like, I mean, this is like a big jump from 1 to 4, so I don't know how much of it like they've gotten in with the how much they changed like along the way or whatnot. What's like super brand new. I mean, they talked about some of the stuff that's like definitely brand new and to this game as opposed to the other Borderlands games. Didn't go too much into the story, but I mean, it says gameplay deep dive, not story trailer. Got like a little bit into the story. Talked about how it kind of connects to Borderlands 3. So, you know, didn't really know too much of what was going on because we didn't know really connected with that story and those characters. But you know, they talked about how they had made some mistakes from Borderlands 3 and they went to go and fix them. And so I think it's nice to have that sort of like honest assessment and not listen to your community. That's smart. Yeah, I do appreciate the fact that they're like, hey, we heard your feedback. And so like, we have made the pivots and whatnot. So that tells like that, in addition to that one first guy's enthusiasm, tells me how passionate they are about this game. Like he was so excited to tell us about it that you believe that they really love their game and it's been a labor of love to create it, which I always like, that just makes me feel good about playing it. Yeah, I agree. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And for all of our Borderlands reactions, check out the playlist. Thanks so much for watching our reaction for Borderlands 4 State of Play Deep Dive, but just keep in mind that our reaction is definitely not definitive.